a lovely day to maybe sell some elixir. Equal parts of lemon extract and pine boughs, of course. Must also mix some of the herbs that I have collected from Bar. Before the next crowd shows up. Just a little touch here. Add some here. Just a little bit. And do not forget to add equal amounts of water. Hot water. No water. Special apple cider vinegar. Yes. Mix thoroughly. Should be just about ready. Everything I need. Oh, here comes the crowd now. Please, my good fellow citizens, please approach. Gather close. I know many of you had said that you didn't want me in your town. But believe me, when I'm finished explaining what I have here, you will grant me with your open arms. No, I am not like some of those other salesmen that go from town to town trying to sell you these false promises and hopes. No, I come with goodwill intentions. Like the Holy One above, when she prayed to me and she said, Ray, she said, because that's my name, Dr. Ray. She said to me, son, I want you to go across the lands and the states and praise the holy benefits of your potions. And she said to me, I will show you the way to make them and what to do. So I took many years writing a journal explaining some of my adventures and things that I had collected. What I needed to make my special elixirs, yes, and potions. They are not magical. No, they are scientific. I have been to university. That's what she told me. She said, Ray, you must go to university and study the art of medicine and science. So that's what I did. And then, upon completion, I knew that I would be in need of special material. So I bought myself a horse and a wagon, and I traveled and traveled. I went as far as China, where I learned so many things, new things, ways of healing and curing people. Beside the Orient, I also crossed over to Australia, where, with the climate they have there, special herbs were able to grow, and I collected them. And they showed me, the people showed me of the healing benefits that can occur. Yes, and happen. And I continued my voyages across the globe. Oh, I have searched here nearby at the same time, and we do have many things that could cure anything or any disease or illness you might have. No, I do not sell any snake oils or poisons or anything with toxins. I will show you exactly what is included in my vines and potions. Please, feel free to look around. I know a bottle of elixir. Well, I will be sharing and giving you a sample. It's $1 per bottle. Just a second. I know it is quite expensive, maybe even beyond your means, but once you've tried it, believe me, you will want to take it in with you and use it every day. Here, let me show you. I only use the most natural products. I have here some things I have collected. Yes. From the Orient. You might not be aware of what it is, but from the Orient, China to be exact, I collected something they call tea. green tea. And they showed me how to use it. They say you take a cup, you put the tea bag, one tea bag, you put it in the cup, as so, and then you have to add hot water. You add your hot water. Then you just have to let it settle. You can dip the tea bag if you want. And this is the beginning of the process. Then, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take some of the potion and you're going to add just a little bit of potion, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of potion in with your tea. Then you're going to add a teaspoon of elixir to the mix. Yes, just a teaspoon of elixir to the mix. You just wait for it to mix. Before consuming. By taking this mix every day, twice a day, you will start to feel better after only a couple of days. But also, in my findings, which I explain, because you can also purchase my journal, which, like I said, tells you of all my adventures. I have also collected here other samples of herbs and spices. And of course, more tea, which I also will be selling at a fair price. My caravan holds many secrets, which I will give you a tour, so you can check it out and see what you would like. Would anyone care for a sample? Here, something where you can sample my potion. Yes, and maybe a little bit of the elixir at the same time. It is quite thick, but that is because it is concentrated for the effectiveness of it. No? Yes? No? Well, in the meantime, let me show you what is inside of the elixir. First, it's something that you use every day on a regular basis, I think. Onions. Onions, yes. They hold a magical healing power. Well, I know I said it's not magic, but in another way, you could say it is for what it does. And I have extracted the necessary vitamins in an onion and added it to my elixirs and potions. But then you're going to say, what about the taste? Hold on, wait. I've also added something beneficial to enhance such power. The healing power. Garlic. Yes. I have added garlic also to the potion. Now, where comes the real ingredient that will, well, you will feel it. You will know of its intensity and power it has. Apple cider vinegar. You might not be aware of what this is, but have you ever collected apples and after a while, when you squish them, they release a sort of vinegar smell? Well, you have discovered apple cider vinegar. And yes, adding it to the elixirs enhances the power of healing. But to top it all, once I've added all the necessary spices and herbs and liquids for the most satisfying taste, something that you might not be able to collect here, but I have gone as far as to Canada, where I've collected this golden substance. Yes, it is called maple syrup. And oh, I can feel it working already. Yes, and with a bit of elixir. And I've added this also to my mixes. This is such a rare ingredient. Yes, something wonderful. If you have never tried it before, I will be giving out samples later, and you can purchase a bottle, but they are quite expensive. But once you've tasted it, you'll never go back again to anything else. So, the tea is coming along very well. I have made a big pot of tea by the fire over there. So if anybody wants to grab a cup and pour themselves a cup of tea, they are welcome. This cures all kinds of illness, whether it is just a common cold, or you have that scratchy throat, or maybe you are hit by something even heavier, like rotten foot or pig's breath. It cures everything. Yeah, cures it all. It's all noted in my journal. So, and the journal itself is only 50 cents. It is a must buy. Now, I will start by giving you a tour of my caravan, where you could see all the products I've collected and what you would like to buy. The maple syrup, though, is a limited edition. I only have so many bottles to sell, so you'll have to be quick on your purchases. Yes. And the tea, though, I have a sufficient amount to sell. And my bottles of elixirs and potions, also I have a limited amount. So get out your pocketbooks and your coins. Believe me, once you've tried this, give it a week or two, and then I will be back in a month to get your feedback on what you think, and from the one above, so I can let her know also of what you think, and transmit in a prayer the healing powers of my elixirs. And while my horse is relaxing in the field, because not only is it good for you, but it is also good for your farm animals. If you buy a case of 12 of my elixir, I will knock off $2 off every case. If you buy a gallon of elixir or magic potion, I will also knock off a percentage on the total buy. Yes. So, shall we go and take a look at my caravan? It's a free tour. And for anyone else out there is interested in purchasing any of my concoctions, yes, that I have gathered, I will be going from town to town, so I might be in your location soon. And you know we love you. So take care and take my potions and be catching you, who knows, in another adventure. Bye for now.